It's Monday, April 16th, 2012, and this is news. North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un gave his first public speech this weekend as part of festivities marking the 100th anniversary of his grandfather's birth. The third member of the Kim dynasty to rule the country since the nation's founding in 1948 sounded confident as he re-emphasized his father's core policy, saying military first should be military first, second, and third. He did not mention last week's billion-dollar missile launch failure or the resultant cutoff of 240,000 tons of U.S. food aid from his starving people. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., a White House spokesman said the speech was another demonstration of North Korea's technological impotence, noting how Kim's head bobbed up and down as he read from his manuscript on the podium, rather than the side-to-side head motion displayed by leaders of the most advanced nations. 11 Secret Service agents on a presidential trip to Colombia were put on leave this weekend pending an investigation of inappropriate behavior allegedly involving prostitutes. President Obama said he'll be angry if the internal probe verifies allegations about the Secret Service agents, noting that members of the president's entourage should always behave with the, quote, utmost indignity, end quote. A spokesman later clarified that was 3 words rather than 2. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's dignified moves on the dance floor at a Cartegena night spot have sparked rumors of an upcoming appearance on the new TV series Dancing with the Secretaries, also slated to feature Obama Cabinet Secretaries Leon Panetta, Timothy Geithner, and Ray LaHood. Former President Bill Clinton initially expressed a desire to be a partner on Dancing with the Secretaries until he learned 2 things. 1, that his wife might appear, and 2, that the word secretary has more than one meaning. Thanks to the new release in 3D of the movie Titanic, it has become only the 2nd film in history to gross more than $2 billion at the box office. Meanwhile, a coalition of environmentalist groups held a press conference today announcing that global warming has melted Arctic region icebergs so extensively that if the Titanic set out on the same course today, it would have reached New York, tragically depriving the film industry of $2 billion in revenue. And finally today, Hostess Brands, the makers of Twinkies, Ho-Hos, Suzy Q's, Snowballs, Zingers, and Ding Dongs, may go into liquidation bankruptcy if the Teamsters Union rejects its final offer, a desperate attempt to trim expenses to keep the insolvent firm in business. President Obama said he officially doesn't eat Twinkies anymore, thanks to the First Lady's anti-obesity campaign. Nevertheless, the president warned Hostess management to, quote, negotiate in good faith and not to put the squeeze on the union in an attempt to force creamy, sweet concessions from their mouth-watering, moist yellow sponge cake, end quote. For PJ Newsbreak, I'm Scott Ott. Click on pjtv.com 3 times today for your antidote to the obsolete media.